Great risings. I know I am. Drinking me some apple juice.
I'm a mom and a grandmother.
Okay. This is a collective read. We're going to get into this collective read today. Okay. Let's go. All right. So, make sure I got that fan going. Sit up straight. So, where are we at? Let's get this time. It is Thursday, June 12, 2025 at 9:35 a.m. Okay. So it's going to be a hot day today. Hot fun in the summertime. Waning Gibbous and Capricorn, which is Kingdom. Okay. 155. You play 155, 56, 11. So we're in Capricorn. That's where we at. Hold up, y'all. Oh, yeah. Gotta have that fan on. So what we're going to do is, how we're going to start this off, because I don't even want to start it off. We're going to do it like this collector's read right here. Let's go. Let's get into this. So we have the Veil of Secrecy. Okay, so this could be about a secret society or something like that. The Veil of Secrecy. Something is about to be revealed. Secrecy. The Veil of Secrecy. I guess the veil going to be lifted. The Clarity of Justice. It's something to do with justice. Okay, the Veil of Secrecy. I heard a cautionary tale. So this is like a cautionary tale or something with the clarity of justice. I don't know why I just seen a bunch of judges getting fired. Just Supreme Court, regular courts. That's what I just saw. A bunch of judges getting fired. Okay. The Legal Compass. North, east, south, west. It don't matter where they at. It don't matter where they do trials at. It don't matter. It's about to be a bunch of judges getting trampled on. Basically, the investigators toolkit. See what I'm saying? Fired. This is like in the Supreme Court, and also this is like in the Supreme Court, the regular courts, municipal court, housing court. There's going to be about a bunch of judges getting fired. I don't know what this got to do with y'all. Maybe y'all went through something with the justice system. I think everybody did. So is something going to come out, the veil, the fact finder. Somebody found some facts. Or just somebody looking through some facts about something. Okay. The legal agenda. So it's going to be a lot of judges in court. I just told you it's going to be a lot of judges fired. The legal integrity. It's something about integrity and balancing out the scales. Okay. Somebody going to do some case files. Let's go. Let's keep this going. We're going to do a whole bunch of these today, I guess. It's going to be hot today. Enjoy y'all day today. Okay. Try to stay balanced. We have the legitimate evidence. So they found evidence in something. The veil of secrecy. Give me some for the clarity of justice. The clarity of justice. The justice scale. Wow. So I heard Clarence. I heard clarity, but I heard Clarence. Give me something for the legal compass, north, east, south, west. It don't matter where the fuck these people at. It don't matter where they stand on the stand. Hi. It don't matter where they at on the stands. It don't matter whether it's Supreme, lower courts, municipal, the legitimate cipher. It's some type of cipher. You know how judges every 6 months they cipher, like they go do different cycles in different places. So it's a judge or some judges that go different states. They transfer different states every 6 months or some shit like got something to do with that. The legitimate cipher, something was illegitimate in the ciphers, some shit like that. Oh, okay. So it goes like this. So it goes like this. No, you're not. There's other people watching. If you feel as though you're the only one here, exit. I'm talking about something more important than what you're talking about. But anyway, like I said, you know how they do those cycles when the courts switch up? You know how the courts switch up different cycles? They go different states. So what I'm picking up is there's been judges, right? They doing a legitimate ciphers, meaning anyway, gotta ignore those people sometimes. Something ain't right upstairs. Anyway, yeah, like you know they do the ciphers and shit like that, cycles. So what I'm picking up, the veil is about to be lifted about how judges take different cases, okay? Like, ooh, wee, this is dirty as hell. Like how judges take different cases. Like, say you're on the watch list, right? Say you're on a watch list, right? You know about that watch list shit. Say you're on a watch list, and then all of a sudden you get pulled over or go to jail, some shit like that, right? They got a specific judge for that state to handle your shit. You know what I'm saying? They got a specific judge. They do a cipher. Like you ever went to court and then you had one judge and all of a sudden they tell you don't got that judge no more. It's a different judge. Some shit like that all of a sudden. Like it's shit like that's going on. Like so the legitimate cipher is this veil is about to be lifted of how they have different judges handling people on a watch list. That shit about to be aired out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So this shit is about to come out. And you get what I'm saying. Like if you get pulled over, you go to jail. Also, you got one judge, and then the next judge. Then the next time you go to court, they were like, "You don't got that judge no more. You got another judge." These are so it's like the scale. Like somebody's looking through these case files, the illegal agenda, what these judges been doing. Okay, the legitimate evidence. So somebody got evidence that they purposely put certain judges on your case for certain reasons because you're on the watch list. Sometimes they don't even be judges. That's what I'm picking up too. The veil is about to be lifted about that. The veil of secrecy. They don't even be real judges. They be just people that work in the courthouse. These are not real judges. These are people that work in the courthouse. They just put them on a stand and say, you know, you plead guilty, not guilty, and then they signing off on the paperwork. But they're not even signing on the paperwork their name. They're signing off that judge's name. So the judge is masked. You get what I'm saying? Like they're using a mask of them. You get what I'm saying? Like the judge, they saying that's that judge, but it's not that judge. It's a mask. They're putting a puppet up there for them. So you're not never gonna see that real judge. You're seeing somebody that's a mask of that person. Like saying if they're a Caucasian man, you're gonna see a black man taking his place, but it's not really him. It's not really that judge. It's a mask judge. So this shit's about to be aired out. This shit about to come out. It's not a real like integrity. the clarity of justice, the justice scale. So they've been doing shit like, so what I'm getting is they've been doing shit like that judge you had at one time, they take him off your case and they get a puppet to act like the new judge, and it's not really that judge. So if they're black, it's really going to be a white judge. You get what I'm saying? They just acting like they that judge. So they about to find this shit out too. I be telling you, like, people can't be getting away with this shit right here. This is weird what I'm picking up. So the cycles, you know, they go in them cycles every 6 months. Like, say, one judge be in New York, the motherfucking judge from all the way from New York could come all the way to, like, fucking Florida, somewhere like that. It's because you're on some type of watch list. But that's not really the judge. You get what I'm saying? The judge you supposed to see is Caucasian, okay? But the judge they putting in front of you is black. So they about to find this shit out. The illegitimate cipher. So they've been switching. They've been acting like they're really certain judges or even actors. People that work in the courthouse. They could be clerk of courts and they're not really judges. They putting them up on the stand like they're really judges. Like shit like that. But they're signing the judge's name on that shit. Like they that judge. Get the fuck out of here. The case in point. You see what I'm saying? They're not really the fucking judge. You're not standing in front of the judge that you're supposed to have. It's a puppet. It's somebody that work in the courthouse. It could be a clerk of court. It could just be a random person that work in the courthouse. But they're acting like this is they're about to clean this shit up. The ciphers. The ciphers they be having going on in different states. I told you the compass. North, east, south, west. Yeah, case in point. They're going to do these case files. These are not real judges. These are people that work in the courthouse. The fact finder. So somebody finding the facts on this about their ciphers. The forensic pathway. That's what I'm saying. They ciphers. The pathway. They go from Florida every 6 months. They travel to New York. They go back and forth. But these not the real judge. If they don't feel like doing the case, they send somebody in the courthouse to do their case. Like, especially if they did something illegal towards you, you're not going to see that person's face. They're going to get somebody inside the courthouse that works in the courthouse to act like they're your judge. It's some weird shit I'm picking up. So it's going to be a lot of judges going to court and shit. God damn. And being sued. And they're going to be being sued because some of the people I told you is not real judges. They're people that work in the courthouse. Like, these could be people that just work behind a computer or some shit like that. And they just put them up there as judges for that day to handle your case. This shit is about to be aired out. This shit is about to be seen. So, oh wow. It's weird. Let's keep this going. Yup. This is about to be found out. And illegitimate cycles too. Like, if a judge supposed to be in Florida and he's not in Florida, he's out in California somewhere where, you know what I'm saying? He's out in California somewhere. They're sending a puppet to go, you know, basically handle that case. It's not even a real, they making it seem like it's that judge signing off on the paperwork like this, yeah, this is, I'm in Florida, but the judge is really in California. So what they doing is a switcheroo. Like, I'm going to sign your name on the paperwork. I want to go to California. It's like this. I've never been to California before. I want to go to California. So since they sending you to New York, how about this? How about I take your spot, but all your cases, I sign your name, and then where you at, you sign my name. It's some shit like that. It's illegitimate. So there's somebody that's going through these files. They're about to find this shit out. This is some sick shit I'm picking up. I never been to California before. They got, like, you know, lawyers. They all talk and shit like that. you going to California? I want to go to California. Why don't I take over your cases and pretend like I'm you, and then I take over you take over my cases, and then next time when I go somewhere far in my cycle, you can go take that trip. The puzzle solved. That's what I'm saying. This puzzle is about to be solved. Yeah, it's like taking vacations when they're not supposed to be taking fucking vacations, basically. The truth revealed. So this truth is about to be revealed about law firms and all the other shit, what type of shit they fucking be doing. These are big time law firms, is what I'm getting. Like your judge is not your fucking judge. Like they never showing their real true face. They never show their real true face, solid witness. So there's somebody that's going to come forward and recognize this. Maybe it's a witness that witnessed this or heard over talking of these judges or some shit like that. It's sick. Case closed. And I ain't got to go no further. They get the lawyers. Look at it. Dressed up in their suits and shit. I'm trying to fucking tell you. Then we got the investigative mind. So there's a witness that overheard, maybe somebody that just graduated or something like that and found out how these cycles work or some shit like that. They probably overheard. They probably got into a law firm and they probably overheard these people talking how, I want to go to Florida. I don't want to go to New York. I want to go to Florida. I'll take your cases and sign your name, and you'll take my cases and sign my name. Some shit like that. So they're about to find this shit out. They're about to clean this shit up because it's lawyers taking motherfucking. It's about integrity. It's like you're supposed to uphold the law and shit like that. And then if you're on a watch list and you get pulled over, they got certain judges. If you're in that state, they got certain judges that handle your fucking case, that's appointed to you. Whether you like it or not, they're going to find that shit out too. It's like, bring them here type shit. Some weird shit like this. So it's a silent witness that probably just got into started working at a law firm. Some shit like big ass law firm. And they're gonna put this out like how judges be doing shit. Yeah. Yep, how they be talking. They overheard them talking. Case closed. They overheard these lawyers talking about you. How about I go to California, you go to New York. You sign my name. So so it's like forging signatures, perjury. They get in charge of perjury and all types of shit. This shit is weird as hell. So it's a silent witness that just graduated. They probably just went to the bar exams or whatever. This is a silent witness. Like they being silent about it now, but this shit is about to come out on the news. This shit is about to be on the fucking news. And then it's like one person, she might bring out one person, then it might spiral out of control north, the compass. Northeast, southwest, the pathway that these motherfuckers be doing out here. And then not only that, how they put regular people that's not even judges, that didn't pass no bar exam to be no judge on stands just to handle cases because the judges don't feel like it. I don't feel like facing that person, some type of shit like that. So all this shit is about to get found out. This is weird. Yup. Face drop. Oh. You found a $50 bill, put your hands up. You got a $50 bill, put your hand up. Yeah. And maybe they're gonna get that gonna come out too. How they be taking bribe money, judgment. Judges, judgment. These judges on the stand that be doing that shit, taking bribes and shit, they're gonna talk about that too. So what they do? Oh, okay. So that's what they do too. They give them money, donations, something like that. They give them money. I'm telling you, these judges are gonna be on the stand. These are like Supreme Court judges, civil suit, housing. It don't matter what the fuck this shit is. Well, housing, they do. They can switch. It depends on the person. It's like if you're on a watch list, I keep getting a watch list. They have special judge. If you move to a different state, they have a special judge just for you. Some weird ass shit. They have a special judge assigned to you. That's gonna come out. Look, what I tell you about to move their ass to calmer waters. Let me get that. Yeah, that fell out. They about to move their ass to calmer waters. Six of Swords, move their ass to calmer waters. They're about to be the secrets revealed. I told you there's a solid witness. There's a solid witness about these lawyers, judges. It's a solid fucking witness. It's a woman that passed her bars and she got a big time law. She got into a big time law firm. It could be in New York. And she's listening when they overtalk, when they go to parties or whatever this is, when they go out to party. She's listening to these lawyers like, go ahead and witnessing them, give them money to go ahead so they can take their case or some shit like that. She's witnessed this shit. She probably witnessed them sniffing cocaine and all this other fucking shit. And then going down this pathway, going to these places. Like, she's a solid witness. It's one person in particular she do not like that she targeted out of these lawyers. Maybe it's got something to do with sexual harassment. Maybe how it's going to come out. Some type of sexual harassment. So, look. You know how it is. Oh, moving his ass to calmer waters. Or moving their ass to calmer waters. But what I'm getting is, it's just going to start off as one. Like sexual harassment, some shit like that. And some other information like that. And then this dude's going to start a big ass domino all across the goddamn globe. Like, this is what they've been doing. That's weird. Give me some for this. Six of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. Yeah. How they been taking these damn trips. I'm trying to tell you, Knight of Swords. Coming in with some type of truth. About these lawyers. Taking these damn trips. Nevada, Texas. All this shit gonna come out. You see the light, right? Exposure. Exposing all these trips. So maybe the solid witness, maybe she's talking to somebody in a bar. Maybe somebody in the bar, you know, bar association. Maybe she's talking to somebody in the bar association and probably just started from sexual harassment, some shit like that. As I said, sexual harassment. Maybe it started with some sexual harassment and then she got other things. Overhearing these people talk. Look, I told you something with the Justice King of Swords. I told you she talking to somebody, so this got to be a big ass law firm like in New York, California, some shit like that. And she's talking to somebody that's that's truthful, that's basically ethical. Yeah, King of Swords. I just told you. Lawyers. This got something to do with lawyers, judges, shit like that. King of Pentacles energies. Motherfuckers that be having a lot of money, but they sending out fucking illusions. Giving and receiving with each other. So she about to balance something out. Yeah. Let's go. It's coming out exactly what I'm reading. So it is what it is. Ain't none of my business, but I'm telling you. And then Three of Pentacles. How all of them in collaboration. To do this shit. Travel. They be going on boats and everything. I don't know if they got some people that travel international, handle cases. It could be that big. It could be that big where they travel international to do takeover cases. You know what I'm saying? They could be saying they Mexican and not, shit like that. It'd be a lot going on. Like, they be thinking this shit gonna stay hidden forever, but it's not. They about to be moved to common waters because she's talking to a big dog. Whoever this big dog is right here, it could be the bar association. Very ethical, very balanced. Okay, this is a King of Swords. That's about to move their ass to common waters. or like I said, she's talking to this person. Look, like he's smiling, like, thanks for that information. Like, I always knew something. So let me go do these case files. So he's going through the case files, the legitimate evidence. So he found it, the genetic evidence. So he found the evidence and he want to bring justice to this. So it's basically like, say like, I told you, like, if you're, she overheard them talking about something. So say if like you are a target individual, or you on that watch list, and I said they assign special, they're gonna find out about that too. They assign special judges in that state towards you. Like every time you go to court, you're gonna have that same fucking judge. Every time you go to court, you're gonna have that same fucking judge for some fucking reason. And then sometimes it's not even a judge. They ain't gonna show their face. It's gonna be somebody they put on the stand acting like them. Like what? I thought my judge was Caucasian. That's what I read. Because if you don't read up on that shit, that's how they able to get over you. Like, I read that he was a Caucasian. Why is a fucking black man sitting up here? Yep. They're about to find this shit out. And you know how they do signatures? You know how they have them people on the stand that talk about your signatures and shit like that? They're going to put two and two together about the signatures. Like, okay, so your cycle was to go in Florida. How the fuck was you in New York? How I don't understand that. I was in New York. No. That person said, okay, we're gonna research the signatures. We're gonna do the signatures. I'm gonna get signatures from his original files, and I'm gonna compare them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna compare your signature. There's gonna be some shit like that. This is big. It's like a big law firm that's going the fuck down. Legal agenda. So if you like a basically if you're like a target individual, or you're on a watch list, that special judge, and then they're gonna find that out too. Like, they have not been putting that judge on the stand. They've been putting somebody that works in the courthouse. Two of Cups. That's what I'm saying. This shit is about to come out. The Two of Cups. Divine gonna make sure this come out on your behalf. Justice, like balance. Something got to be balanced out. Emotions, man for man and woman. So basic, damn. So look, I told you. Didn't I tell you they're going to fucking jail? This is like some big time ass shit. These motherfuckers going to jail. They're gonna be going to court. It's gonna be a big ass case. It's gonna be almost like Puff Daddy case. Okay. They're gonna be getting picked up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how long they thought they was gonna get along with this shit. How long? Look, judgment. I can't never fucking lie. Keep coming out. Then start a new beginning. Told you. They about to go do judgment, giving and receiving. For that fucking giving and fucking receiving. And the thing is, then they got to go do all the case files. You know how long that would take? For people they put in jail and shit like that. The wrong judges put them in jail and shit. So this is going to go all the way to the fucking Supreme Court. This going to go even with some people in Supreme Court getting fired for doing different snaky shit. Damn. Y'all really, Capricorn, kingdom. Thy kingdom come. Your kingdom is coming. I know that's right. The legal agenda, fact finder. Somebody's finding the facts. Or somebody got the fact, the solid witness. She gonna get a fresh start. Judgment. I'm telling you something with judges. This reminded me of that lady that did Meat Mill's case. She just kept being on him because she was assigned to him because he was on some type of watch list. If you really look at it, he was on some type of watch list. This lady kept being on him. Everything he did, she kept calling him back into court. Kept calling him back into court. Kept calling his ass back into court. Kept calling him for stupid shit. He ride a motorcycle down the street, bring his ass back in, lock his ass up. Everything that he started a new beginning on, bring his ass back in here. Because he was on a watch list. I'm telling you this shit about to come out about watch lists, target individuals, targeting people in court. As soon as they find out you moved to a new state, they got a judge that's assigned to you already. They're going to find out all this shit. The investigator's mind. Develop an analogical approach to your challenges. Approach problems with curiosity and open mind. Ask questions and seek out answers to gain deeper understanding. The ethical dilemma. So they've been basically doing dilemmas on people on purpose. All this shit about to get found. All this shit about to get found out. Just from one person stepping up. That's like, I didn't, sign up for law school for this shit right here. Not only that, sexual harassment. So it's going to start off with sexual harassment, and then she's going to go talk. She probably started going to parties with these people. She's going to go talk about these lawyers and what they into. This law firm right here. It's a big-ass law firm, maybe in New York. Some shit like that, how they be doing shit. They be over-talking, especially when they on that fucking cocaine, drinking and shit. How they be talking about all their cases and shit. Case closed. How they just close cases, shit like that. And these are people that's on a watch list. She gonna tell all that shit. So she was cool with them at first until maybe something happened that moves her to calmer waters. Maybe from this law firm. Maybe she about to leave or some shit like this. This law firm, sexual harassment, some shit like that. This deep. Very deep. So what are the cards I need for this? So this got something to do with justice. Look, bullies. Bullies in the justice system. Basically bullies. And then I tell you, murder. She probably got shit on them about unalivings. So what I'm feeling is though she got in there good and she got cool with, some of the men, whatever. They go out for drinks, bar, talking. And at first she was listening to them talk. She heard a lot of shit, what they do, this and that, how they take vacations. Motherfucker pretending like to be the other judge. I don't want to go to New York, or I'd rather go to California. How about I'll pay you, and I'll take your cases and you take mine, or shit like this. This shit's about to come the fuck out. You just go pretend to be me. Some type shit like that. What's this? Communications. See that shit? Didn't I tell you something about the signature? So that's what they going through now. Like, okay, the 6-month cycle. You supposed to be in New York. Why the fuck you in California? I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna verify them signatures. So these motherfuckers got perjury charges, sexual harassment. I can't never fucking lie to you. Look what I'm saying. It's about the law. I can't never lie to you. Writer is about their signature, messenger, publisher, communication. And then we got the law, judge, law enforcement, the lawmakers, lawyer. How the fuck am I lying to you? I just told you what I picked the fuck up. This is about lawyers. Judges. Weird ass shit like that. Damn. And then what? They got, and this ain't nothing behind there. Murder. Murder plots. Woo! Injustice. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Injustice. I can't never fucking lie to you. Injustice. Victim. Perpetrator. Payback or revenge. Injustice overturned. So it's going to be a lot of cases overturned. Because there was a lot of injustice. They wasn't your real judges. They wasn't real. You was on a watch list. Injustice overturned. Didn't I tell y'all like months ago some shit gonna be overturned? So this just confirming right here. Man or woman, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter if it's family court. Them judges was assigned to you. So this shit is about to be found out. Domestic violence cases. So what I'm getting with y'all, it's big as fuck. Cause you know what I just got? You know how you go in there for domestic violence and shit like that? Remember I be telling y'all that people that be coming into y'all be paid to come to you. Especially you on the watch list, you're a target individual. They're going to start finding out that, you know how they be like, oh, you know how them judges be like, you got murder out here, okay? You got murder out here. You know how some of them, y'all go to court for domestic violence and them judges act like they don't want to do their job and shit and make sure they put the restraining order or them goddamn, what you call it? You know, the computer, the GPS tracking on their legs and shit to make sure they're going to find out they basically was getting paid off wealth. They're going to find out they've been getting paid off. These judges been getting paid off. So it's like hitman vibes. That's what I'm getting, like murder for hire. Y'all don't just be... Let me tell you something. Y'all just don't be meeting these people by accident. They be sent. I keep telling you that shit. These motherfuckers be sent in to do domestic violence on you. And then I keep telling y'all, when y'all go to that state, it's a Pacific judge that's already assigned to you. It's a Pacific judge already assigned. So you come in, they already know what's going on. So if you, that's why they feel like they don't want to do nothing. They already know what's going on. They already know that person was sent in. So when you start taking it to court and shit, or whatever, trying to get restraining orders on them shit, they're not going to put that shit on them. They're going to find this shit out too. They involved with some murders and shit like that. Murdered, suicide, murderer, witness. They know exactly what's going on with the domestic violence. All this shit going to be found out. All this shit. Like how they've been getting paid off. Basically by your person. Because you're on the watch list. I keep fucking telling you. Government. Governor, court. Man, listen here. And ain't nothing back here. I'm telling you the truth. There's nothing back here. Government, governor, court, deposer, advisor. They be advising them to abuse you. That's what I'm saying. They getting paid for this, to overturn this shit. Like, don't do nothing. That's why you got a lot of motherfuckers, like, when they go to court, they be like, they not even realizing. Like, the judge act like he don't want to do nothing. I just signed like 10 fucking restraining orders. Child, if you sign 10 restraining orders and the judge act like he don't want to really help you, or the police ain't really doing nothing, that means what? It is planned. That means you get your ass up and you go back, or you go back from what you came, or you leave that motherfucking state. Because basically it's like a hit out on your fucking life. It's a hit. I will pick that shit up like, okay, you don't want to help me. Y'all doing all these woman bills, signing all these bills, domestic violence. For some reason, it worked for everybody else, but it don't work for you. Okay? It works for everybody else, but for some reason, it's just not working for you. Okay? The person's still bothering me. The person's still stalking me. And nobody wants to fucking help you. But you got all these laws passed about domestic violence. Come on now. Get the fuck out of here. Then you just might as well just put your head together. Them two in cahoots. It's not always necessary like that, but most of the time, they already know that you targeted. So they're not going to do shit. That's that judge that was been assigned to you from day one since you moved there. They know you came there. They know exactly where you at. I'm telling you, all this shit is about to come the fuck out. And that's crazy as hell, because then they're going to have to go review all these cases where people has been in domestic violence and these judges didn't do nothing. And then they're going to find out, yeah, because there was a target individual or either they was on a watch list. And they was paid. This is about payment. This is about all that shit. It's about like embezzlement. What you call that shit? Yeah, like embezzlement, like RICOs. So it's when a lot of motherfuckers going down for fucking RICOs, embezzlement, all that fucking shit. In the courthouse, they about to clean house. I heard we're about to clean house. That's crazy. If you really think about it, as many people had got unalive from their spouse and shit, and then they find out the spouse and the fucking judge was in cahoots. This shit weird as fuck. Just straight fucking weird. Yeah. That's crazy. And then not only that, you got your community working together with these motherfuckers too. There'll be a whole bunch of community motherfuckers. These be the one be gang stalking and shit for like fucking $100 a day. Y'all know my other reading. So this shit is about to come out. It's all starting from this lady that maybe she's in law. She got chose for a big law firm somewhere and sexual harassment, and she started partying with them in the beginning, and now some sexual harassment shit coming up. She's talking to a big dog that I guess handle all it could be Supreme Court. Like she's going there to tell them all the secrets, what she heard, and all this other fucking shit, and this motherfucker coming in to clean this shit out. So he gonna do case file signatures to see if she's saying what she's saying is really true about people taking vacays, this place, thank you, going this place, that place, and he's not the real judges, and something about target individuals, judges being assigned at different states when you move. She didn't heard all this shit. Paying the lawyer, paying another lawyer to go ahead, you know, you can take my job, I take your job, all types of fucking shit. Journeys, taking their journeys and shit. Yeah, this been all paint rose glasses, illusions to people. So then, not only that, the case report, they're gonna have to go do all these cases that these judges have handled. So right now, I guess they talking all these people be in court for like RICOs, all that motherfucking shit. They bring balance, 2 of cups. Yep, balance, 2 of cups. 2 of Pentacles, that was the other card, and yin and yang energies. Rushing in, moving shit to common order. It's gonna be a lot. This is a big ass case. This is gonna be bigger than fucking Puff Daddy. Y'all watching Puff Daddy now, but when this shit come out about them domestic violence cases, how these women, how the judge was in cahoots with the person that was beating them, that's a big bang theory right there for your ass. I'm trying to tell you, the fact finder. He's finding the facts now about all the shit that she's saying. He's researching the shit day in and day the fuck out. Rain, sleet, or snow. Yeah, the puzzle finder. About the drugs, all that shit. They could be finding drugs that get paid off with drugs. All this fucking shit about to come out. Justice. Balance. About to bring justice. Child, this is a big ass motherfucking case. This shit goes north, east. I said the legal compass. North, east, south, west, Supreme Court, Housing Court, like how all these people been in cahoots. The secrets, the first card came out, the veil of secrecy. They vow to keep this secret. All of them. You just don't get pulled over by the cops for no fucking reason at all. Sometimes you do. We can't say all the time it's a conspiracy, but most of the times you fucking don't. We can take some case points and we want to go there. I told you, target individuals. I can't ever fucking lie to you. The truth in the shadows. The truth is in the shadows. The devil's in the details. You a marked person. I be telling y'all marked since birth. Y'all be marked since birth. You just don't be getting pulled over like that all the time for no fucking reason. You are marked. That's what I'm saying. The unspoken truth. Look, how he got the gun and he got the mark on his neck. You are a target individual. And then the devil's in the detail. You never see the motherfucking face behind it. It's like the Wizard of Oz. And it be about money. I'm trying to tell you. The unrevealing light. But this shit about to get revealed. I told you a mark. The detective's deduction. The clarity of purpose. Did they know the clarity of your purpose? Ain't that crazy? So there's other people who can ride around and get it. Your ass can't ride around and get shit. Even though you ain't riding around and getting it, you riding around to work. Or you riding back home from work. You can't ride around and get it. you can't ride around and get it. Only certain people. Only certain people that's down with this gang stalking and, targeting you. You can't ride around and get it. Even though, like I said, you just going 9 to 5. That's crazy. So what you supposed to do? Walk everywhere? That's what they want you to do so they can target you. So they can be able to follow you. They don't want you getting away. You get away, they can't follow you no more. That's the whole point. You get away, they don't know where you're going. Oh man. They do all types of devilish shit, like put GPS on your car, on your phones, so they can know where you at all times. You don't think there's higher ups, like higher people that's like in the courts, don't know about this shit? Like, come on. Even like I said with domestic violence. You go to the court, you keep going to the court. Look, the person keeps stalking me. 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 And nobody's doing nothing. And then all of a sudden, that person is unalived. Because they talking. Man, they keep coming up here complaining about you. We're going to have to do something about this before they get the attention of other people. And somebody really do something about it. I don't know why these motherfuckers be thinking you so fucking dumb. Ain't shit dumb about me. Because if I be seeing that shit on the news, I be like, I don't want to, not people in domestic violence, but I ain't going to call them no bitch. I'm like, girl, get the fuck out of the goddamn state. Why the fuck you still there with your kids? You have not pinpointed yet your marked? Mark. And then what they say in California? Mark. You haven't picked that shit up yet, man or woman. You haven't picked that shit up yet? They want me to get these cards right here. What's the vibe? What's the vibe? You haven't picked that shit up yet? I will pick that shit up the second time I go there. Motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit? So you're not a problem solver. You're part of the problem. So now I'm looking at you're my op. Y'all better start like picking that shit up. I don't give a fuck where you at. Y'all better start picking that shit up. Like your intuition gotta be on point out this bitch. Man or woman. You're not part of the solution. You're part of the fucking problem. You're the fucking problem. You're a op. So that means you're targeting me too. At least I know your face. Get what I'm saying? At least I know your fucking face. Envy. At least I know your face. You're not part of the solution. You're part of the fucking problem. I know your face now. I know all y'all faces. Resentful, competitive, discontent. They just want to be, competitive with you, discontent with you, because you marked. Somebody marked you. Karmics, mass. These are the karmics that's mass that be at a distance. I'm trying to tell you. What's that girl name? Was it Susie Smith? Forgot that girl name. That was a big ass conspiracy too. It's about a glow up. It's about your halo. I can see your halo. These are fucking demons. You remember the movie Devil's Advocate? Right? You remember that movie, right? And you remember what he said to the man? He said, why law? It's the biggest motherfucking conspiracy of all fucking times. Law. The Devil's Advocate. They was lawyers, right? You see what I'm saying? Trying to tell you. I pay attention to every fucking detail of movies. I don't just watch them and just be sitting there watching them like I'm getting nothing out of it. He said what he said. He said, why law? The devil's in the details in law. You can get away with a lot of shit. Woo, Lord. Just to make another one of these running, escape, denial, excuses. And that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers be running from the truth. Y'all out here running from the fucking truth, man or woman. I don't want to repeat that again. When you move to a state, if you're a target individual on a watch list for some reason from the government, they got special judges for you. Okay? That's assigned to you. Sometimes you're going to see it. Most of the time you're not. They're going to put a fake ass motherfucker in front of you. It's not the real person. And if you're somewhere and it seems like you're being stalked, and nobody's doing nothing to help you, you keep running to the goddamn police that they're your ops. But at least you saw all their faces. You saw them for who they are. They're ops. Those are the ones you need to be watching out for. Those karmic, demonic motherfuckers that work as the devil's advocate. They the devil's advocates. That's about to get found out. It's just gonna domino effect. It's just one thing, and then it's gonna lead to a big ass domino effect. North, east, south, west. It don't fucking matter what court system they in. There's somebody always over them. Supreme Court, housing court, family court, domestic violence. That would be family court. It's just like a whole goddamn shit apology. Ignorant, rash actions, insecure. Then they're gonna do these fake ass apologies when they start being on the stands and shit for this shit. Fake ass apologies. It's not, these are narcissists. Not all of them narcissists, but run and escape. They're gonna try to make an excuse why they did what they did. You know how they do. And they can talk, they know law. So they know how to, that's like a lawyer putting another lawyer on stand. They know law. They know how to talk. Remember how they prepare people before they go on the stand? Tell them what the fuck to say? They ain't gonna have to do that. They're gonna know exactly what the fuck to say to try to get out of their shit. Possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. You know how they be doing them goddamn tough ass speeches. I just follow my dreams. I believe in myself. I went to the bar association. I went to the bar. I did study law for, I got a college degree and all that other fucking bullshit that ain't gonna mean shit about what the fuck you did. You ran from, upholding the law. That's what you ran from. You got denial, you got excuses. You ran from upholding the fucking law, bringing balance and justice to people. That's what the fuck you did. Bunch of damn devils. This whole system is about to just go the fuck down. In every which direction, little by little, healing, self-care, introspection, meditation blocked. Okay? That's what they try to block your healing. Two-Face. They don't know what side they on. The law or some crooked shit. You lukewarm. You for law and God we trust, or you for the devil? Because it seems like you're a devil's advocate. That's exactly what you are. Divine said he don't like two-faced, lukewarm ass people, and that's what the fuck he meant. Isolation, rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. And then that's what I'm saying. The devil even left your ass alone at this point. Once your ass up on that stand, the devil, you the devil reject. Recharge. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. And you're going to get a time to recharge when you behind prison bars for RICOs and all this other fucking perjury and all this other fucking shit, and not doing your fucking job and not upholding the law and doing all types of sneaky wicked shit. I told you the devil don't love nobody. You can play the devil's rejects or the devil's advocate for a long ass time, and the devil always got to come back and what? Collect. Because the devil is what? Here to rob, kill, and destroy. And that's what you've been doing, causing fucking chaos. And people lives, family lives, all that shit. It don't matter. Upheaval, disaster, downfall. All this unnecessary chaos. Instead of you out here stopping the smell of roses, and you take it as a thrill when this shit's happening, waves of emotions, where people coming in with doing waves of emotions, and they're telling you, somebody's stalking me, somebody's stalking me, somebody's stalking. And it's like, we know. That's basically what you're saying. We know. Okay, devil's advocate, you're my op. You from this point on, you're my op. You're two-faced it. You lukewarm with the devil. You playing the devil and God. You go to church. These are people who even go to church and then play the devil behind the back of the scene. See this shit? Put on the whole fucking mask when they're in a whole different scene. They don't know who the fuck they is. The devil do though. And then when this chaos come in, they want to recharge, regroup. Oh shit, nah. My life about to get shattered from this devil psychopath. Let me talk to you for a little bit. Let me talk to you. Intimacy. Let me tell you what it is. Them vacays, see what I told you? Them damn vacays. I cut ties with them a long time ago. They know how to fucking talk, these goddamn devil's advocates. Because that's exactly what they are. And then they don't like when you tell the truth about them in their face. But you're my op. You're not doing your fucking job. So basically when you go in there and complain or whatever, I know. I want y'all to take it as that. I know. They're playing both sides. They're not upholding the law. Y'all might well take them in God we trust off your fucking back of your fucking Supreme Court shit and off of them goddamn cop cars. Because you don't trust in God. Who is your God? The devil? That's Luciferian. That's who they really calling on. Divine say he don't like lukewarm people. That's why y'all always start going to chaos. That's why y'all going through a lot of chaos and your life's starting to get shattered. Just like you shatter other people like being psychopaths out here. Acting like psychopaths. When you should have cut ties with that shit, the devil, a long time ago. So I guess we got to have this upheaval. Yeah, burn bridges, lack of trust, disloyal, turn back. And then they expect that you not to have turn your back on them and have lack of trust for them. Because they're disloyal to themselves and they're disloyal to the departments and they're disloyal to every fucking body. Even their own fucking families. And I said what the fuck I said. Because today, good vibes now, living in the moment. You'll be living in chaos. You didn't just take an oath to divine. I don't know who you was taking a Baphomet when you was putting your hand on the Bible, talking about in God we trust and da 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 da. And I want to uphold the law. You became people ops. I don't give a fuck who you are. You the op. Straight the fuck up like that. Anytime I go report something and the motherfucker just sitting there like act like you don't want to do nothing, you're my op. Those are unrevealed faces that y'all need to see when y'all go in the goddamn courts or whatever. When motherfuckers acting like they don't want to do nothing, basically it's like, I know. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. Now they paranoid. All these motherfuckers paranoid. All these motherfuckers. They got their family paranoid. They got everybody for what they've been doing out here. They know what they've been doing. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic success. And they still try to be hopeful out this bitch. Oh, don't worry, hope gonna come. Hope gonna come for the people's lives you destroyed out this bitch. Trust that. All the lives you destroyed out this bitch, hope gonna come. It's coming, little by little. And as I said before, all them stickers you got on your goddamn car, in God we trust. I don't know what God you serving, but you damn sure ain't serving the God that said you shall not be two-faced, lukewarm. It's supposed to be equal. Maya energy. That's basically Maya. Thank you. You ain't upholding shit. That's what you upholding, shit. Mask. I told you, wear a mask. That's why Archangel Michael gotta come in. All this vanity. Then what he said in the Devil's Advocate, lust, vanity. There's consequences for vanity, basically. Greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. So, by any means necessary, you remember in the Devil's Advocate, he thought he was getting out of all that shit had to happen. He chose big top money, vanity over his wife, his family, not knowing he'd been set up the whole time with the devil. And it was all to do something, to take over the world. Here we go, another Piggy in the Brain episode with powerful people. So it's something about powerful people, the elites, shit like that. He from the country, powerful lawyer. He was riding around and getting it. You didn't have to take that offer. Your intuition, the vibe, should have told you something. You got intuition in the law. He had intuition in the law. He could win a lot of cases. But you should have stayed where you was at. Things would have turned out more different. And then not only that, you go do all that shit and then you go right back into it. You thought it was over and the devil tricked you again. And again, and again. It's telling you how many times the devil could trick you for vanity. Just watch that movie. I'm going to go watch it today, The Devil's Advocate. I love that movie. But it teaches you about vanity. And then what did he say at the end? Got him again. You see what I'm saying? Consequences. Bad choices, gains, mixed signals. It be consequences for that shit. Straight up. You can't be out here two-faced, lukewarm. I'm on one side, then I'm when I'm around other motherfuckers, I'm a mask up. Like you be around your family, you playing as a family man or a family woman, and you're in law. But when you get around your buddies, you're a whole fucking different person. And then you start getting paranoid because of shit you did out there in the motherfucking streets. That's only the devil riding your back. Because you keep riding around with them cars, riding around and getting them cars, talking about in God we trust. But you doing devil shit. The fuck out of here. Masked up out here. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. That's how they started off. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. And then, like I said, let that vanity come right the fuck in. Lust. All that shit. Because it's like what they say, they're a gang within a gang. They'll call you a gang, but they be gangs. This whole shit is a gang. But it ain't about, it is about color. It's about green and red. They'll get on you about wearing your colors. Yeah. But their color is green. Let's just go there. Let's just go there. There's certain places, if I go somewhere, if I get pulled the fuck over, if I got $1,000 sitting on my motherfucking lap, like, here, can you let that go? There's some people that's just now, like, all of them like that. Here, can you just let that go? Okay. Two-faced. It's going to uphold the law. But so far, it's been non-existent. So, you know what? Since motherfucker wanted to do this lustful shit and do all this and be two-faced with Divine got away and showing you chaos. Upheaval that's about to come. Because I don't know how long people think they can get away with this shit. Being two-faced. I'm playing both sides. The devil and Divine. And we seen how the devil advocate shit ended. Ain't end too well. That's where I'm at with it. Anytime I see a woman or a man on the news say, I reported this, and, you know, and they act like they don't want to do nothing. Nigga, chick, get the fuck out of there. You marked. They're not going to do shit. These motherfuckers taking bribery money and all types of shit. They working for the devil and so-called God. They're not going to do shit. They ain't going to do a motherfucking thing. Because they keep with their boys or they chicks or whatever until upheaval comes. Now you want to know how to talk on a stand. Now you want to run away from it. Oh, but I stopped a long time ago. Checks mix breath and shit. Recharge. Now I want to heal. Now I want to heal. I blocked that shit off. Now I want to heal. The upheaval. Oh my God. Devil, you promised me so much. How you gonna betray me like this? Should be weird. How you gonna ask the devil? Like he ain't got consequences. How you gonna ask the devil? He been masked up the whole time. He promised you all that shit. And you see how it go in all places. It don't last long. Devil, why you giving me consequences? I thought we was best buddies. Yeah, that's your buddy, all right. He ain't here then, but nothing but the rob, kill, and destroy. The same shit you've been doing out here. So you found the devil's pathway. What the fuck? Rob, kill, destroy. You've been destroying people's lives. You've been robbing people, taking bribes, and murdering people. Seems like you're on the path to destruction. And no better than people that you've been talking about or arresting out this bitch. It seems like that. It seems like you know better. You work for the devil. So when I see that shit in God we trust, I'm thinking Baphomet. That's exactly what's going through my mind when I see that shit. Baphomet. Dog. In reverse. Shit weird as fuck. That this shit gotta come out like that. This can also be a officer herself. Like, this could be an officer. This won't necessarily have to be somebody that went to college for and got hired at this could be an officer that, empath like you and don't like the shit that's going on. It could be a lot of shit going in her station when she works at a big ass station when she like, yo, this shit evil. You know how that energy is when you somewhere where it's just you're an empath, and you probably healing, or you probably one of those, you probably an earth angel, and you just feel the evil where you work at. She probably surrounded by a lot of damn demons. And she probably like, something got to be done about this bitch right here. That's everywhere. You got earth angels in every sector. It don't matter where they at. It don't matter if they're in the Supreme Court. It don't matter if they're in the housing court. It don't matter. Police department, it don't matter. There's people that work there that's all empaths. And they don't like the evil. But they know they got to deal with it. They really don't have to. They choose to deal with it. And it's like they're a solid witness to the shit. They're around these demons every day. And the demons, and you surrounded by demons, you can feel that fucking energy. Like, God damn, there's so much evil and there's corruption and evil shit. And then you get them people, they get to the point where they be like, man, I don't want to be included in this shit right here. I'm not involved in none of this shit. I just wanted to work and be free and come home and get my paycheck. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. It's weird. But all this is about to be found. I tell you, this is year 9, ending of cycle. All this shit ended. All this shit ended. It was a good run. It was a good run. Y'all had a good run. It was a good run for that vanity, wasn't it? But it's like lawn the bridges, falling down, all these bridges coming the fuck down. Just like that bridge collapsed. Yeah, all the bridges coming down. This is weird. How you go from in God we trust to Baphomet we trust? Running for the devil. I don't understand it. Running right alongside with the devil. And then when you get caught, now all of a sudden that curse is off of you all of a sudden. Now you don't got that hex on you no more. You straight need an exorcist on that stand. Throw holy water on their ass. Straight up. Now you're awakened. That's what I'm saying. They wait until they awaken on that stand. Till everything has chaos and they feel chaos is going on. Wait till they on the stand. Wait until the embarrassment. They said, I'm going to wait till the embarrassment come. My family didn't know what I was doing behind. Some of their families do know. They don't care. They just want to go, ooh, ooh. We got it. The glamorous life. Until that shit just now tumbleweeds. It was good for a little bit, wasn't it? I know that's right. Temporary relief. I just seen that card. Temporary relief. Embrace the change. Y'all, 144,000. Just embrace this fucking change. It's like it's calling for Ricos. Every fucking where. It's a bunch of big ass Ricos. Embezzlement, racketeering, all types of shit going on now. This bitch. And you just staying out the mix and you just being enlightened. I know that's right. Serenity within. That's what I said. You just staying out the mix and you just finding serenity within. It is what it is. Divine, you call for justice. Ain't shit we can do about it. But I told you that Divine said he's sitting back and relaxing. He's just going to come in and clean up the shit. Okay? Exterminate the shit. All you got to do is take action and speak the fuck up. Now I come back and do the rest. The justice part of it. Bring the balance and shit. Now shit clean. New heaven, new earth, wherever the fuck you at. That's what it really means, heaven. There's no more demons where you work at. You ain't got to go to work feeling exhausted because all these motherfuckers draining your damn energy. Like vampires. And then if you don't fit into their criteria because you're a chosen one, you're the light. I don't want to be involved in that. We're going to take your lights out. We're going to take your light out. Spiritual circle. And that's what I'm saying. Gonna fulfill these jobs with a spiritual circle. Real motherfucking soul tribes. That is gonna uphold the fucking law. That's not gonna sit up there and take bribes and vanity and feel like they better than somebody else. Because I got a position, I can do this. Your pride gonna be stricken in the fucking minute. All the embarrassment you want to ever hear about yourself. It's like a mirror reflecting when you're sitting on a stand and somebody telling you all the shit you've done. It's like a mirror. I did that? Yeah, you did it. You did it, you did it, you did it. And you know what they always want to say? The people that's questioning them, you chose to uphold the law. Now you underneath the law. You see what I'm saying? Weird ass shit. Spiritual evolution. Look at all them people sitting there. These are all the ancestors discussing this shit. Cosmos, whatever. Cosmic ancestors, all that shit discussing this shit in the spiritual realm. So what's above, so below. This shit's being cleansed the fuck out is what I'm saying. Wash the fuck up, one way or another. Whether do a natural disaster, gonna wipe your ass up, or you gonna get in alignment. One way or another, your ass gonna get in alignment. One way or another, fuck another, your ass gonna get in alignment. That's just point blank. If you gotta go do all that and then sit your ass on the stand and mirror yourself and see the reflection of yourself, somebody tell you every detail, everything that you did, and now you want to cry on the stand. Oh, that was me. Yeah, it was you. You in them Stacey Adams shoes and them red bottom shoes and them nice ass tucks. Paying $1,000 for like you out here pimping it, riding around and getting it. I know that's right. Ooh wee. Now you gotta face the mirror. God damn. Everybody gotta face the mirror. One day in their life, it don't matter who the fuck you is. I don't give a fuck if you're a construction worker. You're gonna face that goddamn mirror. If you're not right, your heart is not weighed right and balanced, you're gonna face that mirror one day. Everybody do. Give a fuck who you is. I don't give a fuck if you're an Uber driver. Lunar protector. And that's what I'm saying. And then, the other thing, the moons and shit, is like goddess energy. Yin energy. This is like Mother Earth. This is lunar protection over her children. You understand that? As long as you get in the fucking alignment. But okay, keep doing the devil shit. The devil love you. He ain't gotta, I keep telling you, he ain't gotta go where fro. He ain't gotta be asked about you. Where fro have they been? It's too easy. Because you ain't Job. And soon you ain't gonna have a fucking job. Fuck around and find out. That's that ego and that pride that you need to level up a little bit. That balance. You need to bring legal. You need to balance that shit, that ego and that motherfucking pride out. That's the fucking problem. Especially masculines, when they get in their ego and their pride, they don't know how to balance ego and pride out. You still got to be in that lunar shit, that yin energy. You still got to balance that shit out. And the only reason why you're doing it is because of vanity or pride or looking like a macho man. And then y'all sit up there and the people that saying the YMCA, they ain't macho. But they singing macho man though. And they got some big ass muscles and shit. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got big ass muscles in your brain and every fucking thing. You know every fucking thing, okay? Astral compass. This is like northeast, southwest. It's on there, ain't it? All across the motherfucking world. Mother gonna have an eagle death. I said this in the beginning. Y'all mother gonna have an eagle death. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you in the Supreme Court. If your ass ain't balanced the fuck out like them scales that you be having hanging out your goddamn courtroom, how the fuck you gonna walk in there and you don't feel no type of way? They look right past it. They don't even ask what it mean no more. They don't even ask what it means no more. They just look at the scales like, what do it mean? It means my yacht, wicked, light as a feather. Point fucking blank. And you can get behind the goddamn pool pit. I call it the damn pool pit. Okay, because it's basically like a testimony. Everybody behind the pool pit. The judge is behind the pool pit. The motherfucker get up next to the judge is on the pool pit. The defendant is on the pool pit. Everybody in that courtroom is in the pool pit. It's like church. If you really look at it, look at the courtroom. Look at the court system. You got the preacher. That's the leader. You got the choir that's in the motherfucking back watching it. Pay attention. It's all set up the same. Like a church. I told you, I just don't watch shit and just look at that shit like, I put 2 and 2 together like, goddamn. You know the courtroom look like a church? Because you do got the people in the background, you know, the choir. You know, they'll be back there. Oh, my God. Oh, hell no. Oh, crying and shit. Same fucking thing. Astral compass. Northeast, southwest. This shit is about to get in alignment. Mother about to learn how to get in fucking alignment. If you say you true to divine, you're going to be true to divine. Yeah, you got free will, but it's going to be forced upon you to look in the fucking mirror. Don't get on the stand later on when all the shit start coming out about you. How you was wearing that fucking mask when the mask fall off. Don't sit up there and you embarrassed in front of your family, your fathers, your moms, and shit like that. You got older parents out here looking at you like, what the fuck? I didn't raise my child like that. Yeah, you don't raise them like that. They just become that. Past life journey. Yeah, they gonna learn about them past lives. Y'all learn about y'all's. If y'all 144,000, you on your soul path, you learned your dark night as a soul. You learned your past life journey. Shattered glass, as I said yesterday, it's over. There's no need to dwell on that motherfucking shit no damn more. You dwell on your soul. Out this motherfucker sell their soul for a goddamn penny. That's how greedy they are. What are you going to get with a penny? I don't know. I remember back in the days, we can get like in the 70s shit, we can get penny candy. Can't get that shit no more. They're like 25 cents a piece now. $1. Let's go. Merge within the light. With the light. Y'all better do something. Like, it's just like 2 cars out here. Y'all ass better get in the fucking alignment or you're going to be forced to. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're going to be forced to get in fucking alignment. Some people just don't, some people just don't gotta be forced. Some people just like, some people get to their limit, they do other shit. Okay? They go insane or whatever. Some people, it just was divine for them to go on their path and they just want to get in alignment and they don't, what I heard, I don't want to hurt no more type shit. I don't want to hurt no more. Fuck that shit. So obviously, divine must be telling me something. Get on your path. I don't want to hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? Mind, body, and soul. Because motherfuckers out here be hurting. That's straight up what it is. And I would just be looking at this shit. Motherfuckers hurting. But what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna take your hurt or your pain out on me. Not while I'm healing. Not while I'm on my path, not while I'm in enlightenment. You better go deal with your hurt like I dealt with mine. That's what the fuck I know. And that's what the fuck is gonna be. Your hurt is not my hurt. Your pain is not my pain. You better get in alignment. Or you're gonna be forced to. Don't worry about it. The way the universe work is, if you don't believe nothing, the cosmos, astrology got anything to do with your emotions, anything, you're gonna find out Venus, Saturn, all that motherfucking shit. Saturn, karma, all that shit. You're gonna find out through hurt that you need to heal your fucking pain one way or fucking another. And so you go through hurt. One person ain't better than the next. One woman ain't better than the next. One man ain't better than the next. Some men go do the same shit. Some people ain't had their daddies. Some people ain't had their mommies. I mean, we can exchange stories all fucking day. What the fuck do that mean? Some people never had love in their life. Some people was never raised by their parents. It's all different fucking stories. But one way or another, you can come up with as many excuses as you like. You better heal. You better do something. You better acknowledge God quick. Because sometimes it just comes like a thief in the fucking night. You don't know when it's coming. All because you don't want to get in fucking alignment. You don't want to go down your own path. I'm going to repeat again. Your own path. Not somebody else's fucking path. Go down your own. Find your own path. Find your own path. Find, not destiny swapping. Find your own pain and your own healing in your own fucking path. I don't know how many times you got to say that shit. Find your own fucking path. My path is not your path. We're not connected in no way. Find your own path. Find your own healing. I don't know how. Look, this is how I don't understand this shit. How you going to do destiny swap with somebody that's already healed, enlightened, and they're on their path, they're on their journey, and you're not healed? And it shows. I wonder how that worked. That's weird to me. That person's on their journey, they healed, they're protected. You see they well protected, they on their destiny. Okay? They know they north node. They know all about that shit. They know they north node. But you're in your south node trying to come on their north node. Hurry up and rush, not do none of the work and come on their north node. Did no willing, no dark night of soul, no Kundalini experience, nothing. And then that sounds just like a dark worker to me. That just sounds like somebody dark. That want a light path. But think they're going to get good karma by coming down somebody's light path. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like they about to be met with the maker. Like I said before, one way or another, your ass going to get in alignment. You know that song by Beyonce? Get in alignment, basically. Get in rotation. One way or another, you gonna get in rotation. One way or another, your ass gonna get in alignment. You gonna get in rotation. Cause I never heard no shit like that. I could come down somebody's fucking path and I ain't do none of the healing work. I never heard of that in my fucking life. I'm gonna take over somebody else's life that already did the fucking healing. I'm gonna take over their higher for energy, basically. They high priestess or they high priest energy. I ain't gonna do no work. I ain't got to. I ain't gotta do shit. I've been getting away with this a long time. I ain't gotta do a motherfucking thing. No work. I just know a lot of people. But I don't know God. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. This is weird. I don't know God, but I'm gonna take somebody's light work path. I don't know God at all. I know the devil. The devil always take over something. The devil always wins. The devil is done. I don't know how many times we gotta prove it and show you this. The devil is over. It's year 9, ending of cycles, house of Jupiter, expansion. Okay? Year 9. Next year we go into year Scorpio, 10, where everything fuck ends. Okay? 11. Then it's alignment. The year after that. Okay? All healers. All motherfuckers that got, they did they fucking work. The 144,000, they get to hell. And it's the land of fucking milk and honey. And then 12, intuition. Everybody on this motherfucker earth just an enlightenment. Point fucking blank. You might well just get a whole spiral step, right? This is what I'm just give you an example of. You might well you can get some straight steps, right? About 20 steps, and you're on the top of the stairs, and just go ahead and skip your ass down to the 6th stairs and see how far you get. I bet you flip the fuck over and break your fucking neck. In stillness. That means not taking your time to take your time down them goddamn steps. You want to rush and get to the 6 fucking steps. By the time you get to 6 steps, I'm stepping over that bitch. I'm going to just roll my ass down, flip the fuck over, and break your fucking neck. Now I got to find you at the end of the motherfucking stairs. In stillness, y'all already know. I be giving up some good ass examples. Well, I'll just find you at the end of the fucking stairs. Let's get some numbers y'all can play today. And then we got Taurus to do today. Okay. We got Taurus, masculine. Okay. And feminines today. I'll be back later. Y'all better enjoy this sunlight. I mean, it is hot outside. Y'all need to get y'all some vitamins, some vitamin C. Okay. I be seeing about the UV rays and shit like that. Where is that? Oh, get y'all some of this vitamin C. You know, some shit like this. This is for ultra moisturizing loads like UV rays. And take y'all some vitamin C. Drink some juice all day, water all day. It's not you got to do that in moderation. They be telling you drink a lot of water. Mix it up with some juice. Or get you a smoothie or some shit like that, like a cow, what you call it, kale smoothie or something like that, spinach, some shit like that to keep your, electrons and times, whatever up. Okay? Anyway, let me get y'all numbers for today, and we good. We gonna be finding these motherfuckers at the end of the motherfucking stairs out this bitch. I'm gonna step over the first step and go all the way down to the 6th or the 7th. I never seen that shit in my life. I never seen it. I never seen that shit in my life. And if you do some shit like that, you must got some long ass motherfucking legs like on the cartoons when they be stretching their legs and shit. You must be one of those type chicks or bitches or niggas. I never seen it. But okay. I'll find you at the end of the motherfucking stairs. Weird. People weird out here, bro. Sis. I just get right to the point. I ain't got time for it. Ain't got the time. And y'all ain't got the time for it either. In stillness. Even at your job, if you feel like that energy is at your job, all them demons at your job, in stillness, you can take 5 minutes out your day and listen to some frequencies or something to raise your vibrations. Not music, not hip hop, but some crown chakra frequencies, some shit like that. Root chakra frequency, take at least 5 minutes to fuck out. Sneak and fucking do it if you have to. Because you know them demons be on your ass. What you doing? When you trying to get them out your energy, they out, what you doing? Getting your devil ass out my energy? But you ain't gonna say it like that. But it is what it is. Bet you get the fuck out my energy. I bet. I'll find you at the end of the stairs. Weird ass. Let's go. 3939, soulful success. Let me read it. Your soul's evolution aligns with success. Embrace inner transformation for a fueling future across all aspects of life. Then we have 1818. Fulfill your purpose. Seek your soul's purpose and fulfill it. Your destiny awaits your actions. I told you, divine is resting. You take the action, and then he come in and clean shit out. That's how it's going now. Mopping shit up, molly-whopping shit out. You gotta be the one to speak up because you are the chosen one, the divine one. You just sitting back, like, okay, you gonna just go ahead and work? You gonna go ahead and just do this for us? He looking at you like, well, you gonna do the work? Like, you, okay, it is what it is. Like I just said, you want to take, you got 20 flights of stairs, you standing at the top and you just want to leap to the 6 or 7 steps. You're going to break your fucking neck. Fucking weirdos. 1919, divine guidance. Your angels are guiding you on the path of purpose. Listen closely to their whispers. Okay, silence and stillness. Their divine guidance will light your way toward a future filled with clarity and purpose. Clarity and purpose. I don't want to hear, yeah. I don't want to hear all that fucking shit. I want clear understanding, divine guidance. I don't want to hear all that, yeah. I'm not into that. I'm not all into that. I think I said that yesterday. I'm not all into that. No, it ain't healing me. It's not doing anything for me. All this is shards of glass. It's just shards of glass. Every time I just picture that shit, it's just like somebody throwing bottles. I think I'm done with that. It says get a couple more. These are numbers y'all can play today. Go play these numbers. I'll be trying to get y'all numbers. Oh shit. 1111, communication. Effective communication is the key to strong and loving relationships. The angels remind you to express your feelings openly and honesty. Truth and facts. Nothing else. Nothing less. Anything else will be uncivilized. Fuck all that fake shit. Fuck all that mad shit. Fuck all that bullshit. Truth and fucking facts. Fuck all that. Trying to sweep shit under the rug when shit is being uncovered. That don't even make no fucking sense. It's the ending of cycles. Shit is awakening. You don't see that shit around you? Everything is being uncovered. Can't sweep that shit under the rug no more. Motherfucker, as soon as you sweep it, it's going to come right uncovered. I don't understand that shit. Enlightenment. Anyway, this is Spiritual Warrior Goddess. Until later, Tauruses, guys and goddesses, I got you. Love and light and peace and harmony. Hope you find it. I hope you find peace within yourself. And that's where I'm at with it. Love you. Bye.